socho, brother. You said you will not speak. Let me. No. Wait, brother. Stop. Why is it pinching you? Why is it pinching you? Stop. Let me finish. Let me finish the quote. Let me finish the quote. I'll let you speak. Let me finish. Let me finish the quote. Let me finish the quote. Let me finish the quote. Let me finish. Okay. Ab socho. These are the words of Mirza. And they don't like the hadith. They don't like the hadith of the Prophet.
You are following random
They don't like the hadith of the Prophet.
Who is your scholar?
Brother, let me finish.
No. You're going against
Ab socho ye hadith kis paya aur martaba ki hai. So he's saying, now think about this hadith, how authentic and how high the status of this particular hadith is, which is in where? Sahih al-Bukhari. And then he tells us what is Sahih al-Bukhari. Why? जो ऐसी किताब में दर्ज है जो असल कुतुब बादा किताबिल्लाह है. Because this hadith is found in the most authentic book after the book of Allah. Okay. So Mirza is now saying that there are reports in Bukhari about Khulafa coming near the end of time.
Yes,
and there is one particular report. There is one particular report in Sahih al-Bukhari. There's one particular report in Sahih al-Bukhari. He's not going to let me speak. There is one particular report in Sahih al-Bukhari which has this wording, Haza Khalifatullah al-Mahdi. Now, I'm talking to you. You need to shut him up. Are you older than him? Are you older than him? Are you older than him?
We are under one khilafah.
Brother, please.
We are under one ummah.
So you're a decent guy. You're a decent guy.
What's the point?
The point is, can you show me these words in Sahih al-Bukhari as Mirza claimed? Say these words.
I can't read this.
Okay,
leave it.
No.
So what does it say? Can you repeat what it says? How do you know? Is it in front of you?
Brother, I was speaking for the last 5 minutes. You're not listening, are you?
I don't know what you're saying.
Okay, this is the original scan from his book.
Okay, no, leave this for now, yeah? Can we leave this?
This is the original reference. The actual scan from the book published by the Qadiyanis.
Let me ask a question.
Here. Okay, so he's saying there is a hadith in Bukhari, Sahih al-Bukhari, and these words are there in Sahih al-Bukhari. Okay, now I want you to find those words. Hada Khalifatullah al-Mahdi. These words, he's attributing them not even in Urdu, in Arabic. He actually gives the words in Arabic that these words are in Sahih al-Bukhari. Now you're going to have to show me those words in Sahih al-Bukhari in any of the nuskha, any manuscript, any print in the entire collection or collections of the Muslim world. Okay, if it's not there, if it's not there, brother, if it's not there,
give a lecture now.
Okay, no, I'll let you speak. Did you get my question?
I understand what you're
That's why I believe it's Dajjal. That's why I believe it's Dajjal. So you asked me about a hadith, about Dajjal, and I gave you a hadith where I showed you why Mirza is Dajjal. He lied. There is no hadith in Sahih al-Bukhari with this wording, Hada Khalifatullah al-Mahdi. It doesn't exist. It's not found in any of the nusakh of Sahih al-Bukhari. If that's true, what I'm saying, you should be concerned. You should be shivering. You should be shivering. Really? Really? If you were sincere, you would think, really? Is that true?
But listen, that's not my question.
But I don't see that from most Qadiyanis.
But that's not my question. I asked you. I said I'm here to learn from you.
Okay, I just posed the question.
And you went on to rant about this.
Okay. So now I'm asking a question. Can you, if this hadith is not in Bukhari, if these words are not in Bukhari, what does that make?
I'm not too sure about the context about this.
Yeah.
So I've never read it
context.
before.
Okay. Good. At least you're interested. Okay. Here's the context. Context is this page. Okay. The original page.
Yeah, give it to me.
This is no, brother. Take a picture of it.
I'll read it.
I'm giving the reference. And if this is true, the reference is Rohani Khazain, volume 6. Page 337, Matbu'a, London. The Rohani Khazain you have published in London.
I'll find
Brother,
context.
okay. What is my question?
Let me take a picture.
The original, yeah. That's the original. Take the picture of the original in case your teachers turn around and say that it doesn't exist. Okay? So now, my brothers.
Listen, I'm here to learn.
Yeah, good. I've raised a question now.
Please explain to me the concept of Dajjal. According to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, first of all, go on, explain the concept of Dajjal and his donkey. Please explain to me the concept of Dajjal and donkey.
Okay, I said, there is no, I advise all Muslims in the world, do not indulge with Qadiyanis on any other topic except Mirza himself. Because the whole house of cards built by them is for Mirza. If Mirza does not stand the test of scrutiny as a truthful man, as a moral man, then there is no discussion.
So why are you
all
hiding-
Muslims of
why
the
are you hiding
world
the question?
never indulge
He's running away
with
from
the
the question.
Qadiyanis on any topic other than Mirza and his character. If Mirza is a truthful man, if Mirza was not a liar and not a
Why are you running away?
vulgar man, then we have
are a
other
liar.
conversations.
I've asked you-
If Mirza is not those
I
things,
asked you a question. You keep running away. We said
I'm
don't.
not going to have any other discussion with you. Mirza,
Why?
Mirza, your prophet. Your prophet.
Before
Mirza,
you need to know the
Mirza, I'm
concept
saying
of-
he's a Dajjal.
You need to understand the concepts which are before you get onto Hazrat Mirza Ghulam Ahmad's claim. Okay, so
Hazrat Mirza Ghulam Ahmad, why do you call him that?
okay, but whatever you want to call
Brother,
it, yeah?
brother, I just gave you something. You ignored it.
No, answer
You,
the question.
are you completely blocked and sealed?
Are you here to answer my question?
Okay.
Brother,
If I told you,
I was doing
if this was said to me about my prophet, that your prophet lied, and I'm so confident.
Allah says,
No,
Amin
I'm
Sabri.
so confident.
But
I
listen.
would come to the Christians. Show me, and let's discuss it. These guys. I put the whole story to them. Oh, let's go to the Dajjal. Let's go to the Dajjal. They don't care. They don't care. They're blocked.
okay.
They're completely sealed.
Okay.
So can you talk to me about it? If those words are not in Bukhari and your prophet claimed that those words
I'll
are in
research
Bukhari.
it, I'll research it.
No.
listen to me.
I'm saying if that's the case, what then are you gonna come to Ahl Sunnah? You gonna become a Muslim or not?
I need to read the context. I need to read the context.
If what I'm saying is true, if what I'm saying
Well,
is
if I'm
true,
saying it's true, would you leave Sunnism then?
100%. What are you saying? That Mirza is a prophet? If you prove that to me, 100%.
Okay, listen.
If you prove that, you're saying Mirza is a prophet. If you prove that to me,
but you're not
if you
listening.
prove that to me, I will accept. But
Is
if I
Isa-
show
okay,
you
is-
otherwise,
Is Isa a prophet?
brother,
Isa a prophet?
brother, what I said to you, if it's true, will you leave
No,
Ahmadi?
no.
Will you leave Ahmadi religion?
to this.
Will you leave Ahmadi religion? Yes or no?
No, but listen to this.
He's
Is
not
Isa-
listening.
Is Isa a prophet?
He's not listening,
No,
brother.
question.
I'm asking if what I said is true about
Yeah.
Mirza, that he lied. He lied from his
That's what I'm saying.
backside.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, wait.
You are
He
lying.
lied. He made something up.
You
He
are
made
lying.
something up.
Don't make
And
it
if
up.
that's true, will you
You're
leave
lying.
Ahmadi religion?
That's what I'm saying. I'll go research it.
Brother, okay,
You are the judge,
research,
you are the deceiver.
research. But if what I'm saying is
are
true,
deceiving.
if what I'm saying is true,
You are
will
not
you
lying.
leave?
Listen.
Will you leave Ahmadi religion?
Listen what I'm saying.
Brother, I'm not going to leave you guys alone.
deceiving.
I'm not moving on.
You're
I am
deceiving.
not moving on. I'm not moving on. If what I'm saying is true,
Is Isa
will you
a
leave
prophet?
the Ahmadi religion?
Is Isa a prophet?
If what I'm saying is true
But Isa a
about
prophet.
Mirza, if this was happening to me,
Let's
I
answer
would
the
not
question.
come out of my
Let's
house,
answer the question.
at least for a month.
You
If
said
this
there
was
will be
happening
no
to me,
Khilafah.
and I'm not here humiliating these guys. I'm not doing that.
Is Isa a
I
prophet?
want Ahmadis, the Qadianis, the masses, the people
listen.
to see this. To see
Can I
this
read
is
this?
how these people
Can I
are.
read
Is
this?
Isa a prophet?
Okay.
Can I read
Listen,
this?
no, listen. I came
It
to
says-
learn
Brother,
from you, yeah?
if what I'm saying is
I'm
true,
coming to learn from you.
brother,
Get
if
this,
what,
I'm coming to learn from you.
I'm teaching you.
You're not teaching
If
nothing.
I taught you something about your
I've
prophet,
asked you
that he
questions,
lied,
avoiding it.
that he lied, and if what I'm saying is true, if there's a big if, I must have guts to claim something that
Listen,
that
you
that
keep running
has
away
the
from
potential
questions.
of not being true.
He keeps
But
running
I'm so
away from questions.
confident. I'm so confident
Listen to what
that
I'm saying.
I'm poking you on this for a reason. If what I'm saying is true,
Allah says-
will you
you know
leave
Allah says
Ahmadi
it's wrong.
religion? Why is he not saying yes?
You know, Allah says,
Why is he not saying yes?
Munafiqeen and the kafir will be
Why if you
Jahannam.
lying?
Allah, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, I swear by Allah.
No, he can't prove nothing. He doesn't
I can't.
know.
Look.
He's saying he's going to do research.
But you're
I'm
listening.
saying
You're listening.
if what I said, Qadiyanis,
But you're
Ahmadis,
listening.
I'm gonna speak to you.
You're not listening.
I don't think you're listening.
I'm a liar. I am a liar. I'm a liar. I'm a liar.
He was wrong about the prophet.
No, I asked him.
Would he leave Ahlul
I
Sunnah?
asked
You
him-
said yes.
No, I asked him.
He's asking the same question.
I asked him, teach me the concept of Dajjal.
No,
right?
but I'm saying
But
that you
He's
asked
blocked.
the
He's
question.
blocked.
You said if
He's
the prophet
blocked.
was
You
wrong,
can't hear
if
me.
the prophet was a liar,
I asked him the
would he leave
concept.
Ahlul Sunnah? He said yes.
And I gave you, I gave you an example. I'll give you an example of a Dajjal. And you're not listening. You're not listening. You're rejecting my example. You're saying no. You're jumping over there. Okay. No problem. No. Don't worry about it. I understand. I fully understand their situation. They will not they are completely blocked.
Stop.
Sorry?
Where did the Qadiyanis start?
The religion. Long.
Man, where did he come
It came from British India.
The Irish guy.
It came from British India. British India. I mean, they had something to do with it. Okay. So we're gonna ignore that. This is usual for Speakers Corner. Fights kicking off. We're not here for fights. So as you saw, any Qadiani missionary or semi-missionary or semi-missionary, they will never answer straight questions because they know once they get trapped. Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani was an outright liar. Outright liar, a brave liar, a shameless liar. Okay, I have no doubt that he was a Dajjal, he was a liar. Okay, now if you think I'm wrong, answer my question. Are these words in Sahih al-Bukhari? Hada Khalifatullah al-Mahdi, Ruhani Khazain, volume 6, page 337. Mirza claimed these words are in Sahih al-Bukhari. They are not to be found. We go to Christians. There are verses in the Gospel of Matthew and they claim that these are prophecies. We go to the Old Testament, we don't find them. We don't find them. So we ask the Christians, where are these prophecies? Where are these prophecies? They have no answers. So we do the same thing to them. It's like Rasulullah, Prophet Muhammad SAW claiming something about someone and we don't find any example of it. How does that make sense? Right? So these people, they are completely lost. May Allah guide them. I'm talking to the Qadiani audience out there. My brothers and sisters, Qadiani, Ahmadi brothers and sisters in humanity. Don't listen to your murabbis, your missionaries. Some of them are evil liars. Evil liars. Some of them, I'm not saying all of them, some of them may be genuinely misguided. But you, the masses, the people sitting in the masjid, right, sincerely praying to Allah, okay, we are reaching out to you with love and compassion. Don't follow a liar. Don't waste your lives. Don't go to Jahannam willingly. Don't dive into Jahannam while you know. Don't take this lightly. These lies, these claims are not to be taken lightly. Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani was a foul man. He used foul language. He was such a hypocrite that he himself was condemning actions and then did them himself. I gave an example earlier from his own writings. Okay, can I pass this on to you very quickly? Put this mic on. I've run out of mic space. Okay, right? So there is this thing I want to put out to all Qadianis, all Ahmadis. I want you to go and check this out. Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani, in one of his books, which is titled Chashma-e Masihi, the stream of Messiah, the stream or the river of the Messiah, Chashma-e Masihi. In that book, page 346, here, the actual original scan from the book. I'm not making this up. And the point, the arrow is pointing to the actual quote. It's here, right? Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani talks about Isa alayhi salam, Jesus. Now, why am I telling you this now? So that you know how inconsistent and how much of a madman this person was. Okay? He says about Jesus Christ, and I will read in Urdu. I thank Allah that I know Urdu. Maybe Allah taught me Urdu for this. Okay? He says in Urdu, in his book Chashma-e Masihi, page 346, he states about Jesus, Magar khud is qadar badzubani mein badh gaye. Jesus became so foul in his language. Jesus became so foul in his language कि यहूदी बुजुर्गों को वल्दुल हराम तक कह दिया. That he called the Jewish elders Waldul Haram or Waladul Haram. In Urdu we read it Waldul Haram. In Arabic Waladul Haram. Okay? So he wrote Yahudi buzurgon ko Waldul Haram tak keh diya. Then he goes on to say, और हर एक वाज में यहूदी उलमा को सख्त सख्त गालियां दी और बुरे बुरे उनके नाम रखे. That Jesus in his speeches he swore at the Jewish people, swearing, galiyan. Gali means in Urdu swearing word, swear words. He was swearing at the Jewish elders and he gave them bad names. Now, what does he say about this behavior? Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani, who basically assumes himself to be better than Jesus and gives his advice on this behavior. He goes, अखलाकी मुअल्लिम और मुअल्लिम, अखलाकी मुअल्लिम का फ़र्ज़ यह है कि पहले आप अखलाक करीमा दिखा दें. So a moral teacher, it is befitting of him to demonstrate good morals himself. So what is he doing? He is criticizing the alleged behavior of Jesus Christ. That Jesus called Jewish elders Waldul Haram or Waladul Haram. This is bad language because he calls it Bad Zubani. In other words, bad language, foul language. This is not good behavior. It is not befitting of a good teacher to do this, because a good teacher has to be an embodiment, has to be an example of good behavior himself. Are you all with me? Yes? Right. So now, what does Mirza do himself? Mirza Sahab, this false prophet, having said this, having talked about this in his own book, here I have the original scan with me, Rohani Khazain, volume 9, page 31, he states, and I will read in Urdu, what were the words he condemned from Jesus? What were the words he condemned from Jesus? Please say it. What were the words? The words he was condemning. Are you with me? Sorry? Waldul Haram. Can you repeat after? What words was he condemning? What words? It's a swear word, but you can say it because we're making a point. Waldul Haram or Waladul Haram. Yes? Is that clear? He writes about his opponents. Now he was condemning Jesus for using these words against the Jewish elders who were opponents of Jesus Christ. Yes? Allegedly. He uses the same words against his opponents. और हमारी फतेह का कायल नहीं होगा तो साफ समझा जाएगा कि इसको वल्दुल हराम बनने का शौक है और हलाल ज़्यादा नहीं. So anyone who is not convinced of my victory against the Christians in a debate, anyone who is not convinced of my victory against Christians in a debate, such a person has a desire to be Waldul Haram, and he is not a legitimate child. He is not a legitimate child. Then on page 32 of the same book, same volume, he calls them Haram Zadeh. Haram Zadeh literally in Urdu or Persian, it means a bastard child. So having condemned this behavior in the case of Jesus Christ or the alleged case of Jesus Christ, okay, the Qadiyanis can come back and say, no, he was talking about the Christian literature, that the Christian literature has this about Jesus Christ and he's criticizing it. Okay, but he's also criticizing the behavior if that's the case, right? But then he indulges himself in the same behavior. Even worse, he uses very creative words in 3 different languages, in Persian, in Urdu, in Arabic. In Arabic he uses the term Durriyatul Baghaya. In Persian is Haram Zada. Okay, and Urdu is the same, Haram Zada. This means a bastard child. Now, Mirza, the problem is, this Mirza, this guy, he claimed to be speaking from Ilham. Ilham means inspiration or a type of revelation. He even claimed to have revelation as well, by the way. Wahi. But he said, I spoke from Ilham. Every time I spoke, it was Ilham. So in one Ilham, he's condemning the behavior, and in another Ilham, Allah is inspiring him to use the same language, same bad behavior, which he condemned earlier. Is this a true prophet? This is a Dajjal. This is a liar who does not practice what he preaches. And the Quran says, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, lima taquluna ma la tafa'alun. Oh, you believe. Why do you not practice what you preach? And he's preaching that this is foul language, this is bad language, it is not befitting of a good teacher to use such language and be an example of good behavior. And then he calls his opponents Haram Zadeh, okay, Zurriyatul Baghaya, bastard children, all sorts of things. So my brothers and sisters, the Ahmadis did not turn up today. Some of their boys, their kids turned up who don't know what they're doing. Okay, the Ahmadi missionaries who are well aware of my presence, I made a public announcement on my Instagram, on my Twitter, on my YouTube community post, and in my YouTube videos and my live appeals, or not live appeals, live streams, okay, that I will be in Speaker's Corner this Sunday with your books, the original scans. And if you are man enough, come and face me. And they are one of the biggest centers here in London. They have no excuse. They will not come because they know what I have come with. They know there is no defense. And my Ahmadi and Qadiani brothers in humanity and sisters, may Allah guide you. We have nothing but sympathy, and we pray for you that all of this exercise, it helped you understand certain things. And I'm done with Qadiani, case. I'll move on. I have other things to do. Anyone who's sincere, having heard all of this, you still believe in Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani is a prophet, then only Allah can guide, and Allah knows who deserve guidance. Okay, as I would like to guide you and convey this message to you, but Allah also says in the Quran, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem, innaka la tahdi man ahbabta, walakinna Allah yahdi man yasha, wa huwa a'lamu bil muhtadin, that you cannot guide those you love, rather it is Allah who guides people, and He is best aware of those who deserve guidance or who are guided. So may Allah make you the guided ones, and follow these quotes, this literature I have given you, and please look into it. Don't take this lightly. If Mirza has shown to be a liar once, then he's a liar. He's a liar, okay? Because a liar cannot be a prophet. On that note, wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.